Hello VOD, hello stream, this is our final part of Entropy 02. I'll do a little bit more introduction in just a second. Once I've put out all the socials. Okay. Right. Let me get this open on my phone. And grab the stream link and send it to a few people. And then... Okay. Right. And that's that. So, alright. We are now ready to go. So, okay. Hello chat, hello VOD, hello stream. Today we are playing, we are wrapping up the last couple of bits on Entropy 02. So, this is what it's going to involve. It's going to involve Cold Signal, which is a bonus chapter made by 1UP, where you play as a radio guy, I think. I actually, the upcoming patch stuff that I mentioned, that's actually involved in Cold Signal. I've actually fixed a couple of bugs. I showed off the slam bug being fixed last time, and maybe the time before that. Hello, Dan's Cart. But the main thing I've done, which will be in the next patch specifically, is Cold Signal, where I redid the view model arms. So we can get there. We'll talk about that when we get there as well. So that'll be in the next Entropy 02 patch. That's the main thing that will be teased. The next patch is pretty much bug fixes and fixing a couple of loose ends for Entropy 02. It's not going to make any, like, you know, groundbreaking differences, but, you know, there's a couple of interesting things. So as I say, I'll show you the new arms when we play Cold Signal. I don't know when that patch is coming to you, so don't ask me, but at some point it will be. We'll also play the bonus maps. These are unused maps, so basically old versions of various maps. Yeah. So, but before we do that, let's have a little vote in the stream chat. We'll hear from the people watching. As part of this finale stream, do you want to see the other two endings of Entropy 02? We obviously finished in the last stream the actual main story of Entropy 02. We got the best possible ending, but there's a bad ending and a worse ending, which we didn't get. And if you guys are interested, I can boot those up. We can have a look at those as well. That can be our wrapping up, and then we'll move on to Cold Signal. Yeah? Okay, cool. So, right, first things first. Let's do the endings, then Cold Signal, then the unused maps. I'm sort of on a slight time limit here. This will be a slightly shorter stream, because there's not a lot of stuff to get through, but that's fine. So, I think we want to go, like, here. Maybe not. Bear with me a minute. I think in order to load the bad ending, I think you can just do this. No, you can't. Okay. Yeah, okay. Actually, there's 3 different bad endings, sorry. There's one bad ending, I think a slightly badder bad ending, and then the worst ending. So we'll do the bad ending first, and then we'll do the baddest ending. Fuck you.
Insolence. I had hoped better of you. Cause and effect, Mr. Walker.
Okay, so that's the bad ending. You can certainly try to kick to death the Gonome. I think it's invincible. I think the Gonome's invincible. So that's a bad ending. Actually, you might be able to do the baddest ending by doing this. No, that's not it. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sorry. This is the part where I fumble around in the console trying to find out how to get on the bad ending. Badder ending. How to baddest. Bad, badder, baddest. No, that is Zen. That is Zen. Yeah, that's Zen. That's why it's a Gonon wearing a Zen crab. Let's just host time scale through this then. So the bad ending was kicking G-Man. We've already done that one. There's the badder ending, which we'll get to, and then there's the baddest ending, which we'll also do. Alright, okay, yeah, understood, yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna make this a bit faster. Don't worry about it. I'll get us through to the bad bit. Okay. Okay, and then bit there, and... It's fine, it's fine. Down, 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 down. I'm just gonna stop sound this. Doesn't really work. We're at 5 times speed, unfortunately. Spencer's a great musician. But yeah. Right. Okay. And I'm gonna put us back in normal host timescale now. It's fine, don't worry about it. So, good ending. You bring Wilson to the end. And he rescues you. Bad ending, kick G-Man. Get turned into Go Gnome fuel. Baddest ending. Badder ending, which is this one. Assuming the global variable isn't still ticked on, which it might be.
I can't take this anymore. Nothing left in me. Just kill me. No. Stop.
Okay, so that is the badder ending. So in that case, instead of rescuing Wilson, so that's happened when you don't bring Wilson, yeah. So the good ending, bring Wilson, at the end he rescues you, very good. Bad ending, kick G-Man, you get turned into a Go Gnome meal. Badder ending, I personally, I think this is the second worst ending, not the worst ending. But the second worst ending is when you don't bring Wilson. When you get put in the end, they start just turning you into a template again and to rip all the memories out of you, right? So, bad end for old bad cop boy. think I want this one. Yeah, okay, so
Let's see what all this fuss is really.
I'm just gonna give item suit and SV cheats 1 and impulse 101. Okay, and then we're just going to go real quick.
And there it is. Finally. A lot bigger than I expected. Does the ship really mean that much to them?
Oh. I appear to have found a slight bug.
All this time,
I seem to have found a bug in the video game.
maybe I could.
That's interesting. Let me just host timescale this real quick. Okay, so if you kill Clone Cop too quick, then this happens, apparently. That's fine. I mean, that's alright. I can just let the other guys know about this and we can... Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Now we're good, I think.
What do you mean? You want to remove my memories? What if I say no? Just let me think about this for a moment.
Hello. What's he doing? Yeah, it's the baddest ending is the advisor wiping your memories, but I may have broken this by killing Clone Cop too quickly. I didn't think that was possible. Maybe if I... no clip up there and... Alright, this is going a little bit pants up at the moment. I don't know why this has happened. Alright, see you then. Nope. No, okay. No, he's not having it. I guess maybe? I kinda just thought shooting him at all would work. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. Sorry guys, one sec. This might take a sec, but don't worry.
Let's see what all this fuss is really about. And there it is. Finally.
There's meant to be something down there. I guess not always. Okay. Let me just pick up something to kill Clone Cop with real quick.
Does the ship really mean that much to them?
There we go.
How long have you been here? What do you mean?
Is it? Why is it still broken?
You want to remove my memories? What if I say no? Just let me think about this for a moment.
I'm wondering why this is so broken. This was working fine when I streamed this the other day. Is there like a... I might be able to fire this off in the... maybe not. Sorry guys, bear with me a sec. I was expecting this to be a little bit smoother than this. Am I missing a trigger by no clipping at all? Let me just double check this, because this is kind of a problem, and I should probably pass this on in this case. I didn't mean for this to turn into a mild playtesting thing, but that's fine. As we run through, okay. We're meant to have a 357 at this point, no doubt about it. So let's just shoot Clone Cop with the 357, right? Oh, the effect isn't there. Have I loaded up the wrong ending map or something?
I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Let's see what all this is.
Oh, I think I did. I think, okay. So what confused me there is, yeah, I did. Okay, so there are some alternate versions of various maps just kind of left in the files. Which, contain, like, which have some slightly different stuff. So that's actually what happened here. This is not a bug with the mod, don't worry. Yeah, see, now this is working fine. It's not a bug of a mod, don't worry. Okay, that was my bad. Just confusing console names. Goodbye. Dead.
How long have you been here?
Yeah, now it's working fine.
What do you mean?
Yeah, now it's working fine. Right, yeah, so I assume... I don't know this for sure, but I assume anytime there's a map with _B in the, ending...
Just let me think about this for a moment.
So I don't actually know how I accept this.
I don't want this. With respect, I'm a better asset this way. I can't let you do this. I won't let you do this. No, don't wipe me. I never figured it out. I can't forget. It wasn't my fault. Ava.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I've actually never seen this ending, by the way, so this is really interesting.
Affirmative. Leader 1 has negative movement at 7-2. Primary target is secure in custody. Secondary target neutralized. Primary target for interrogation and processing. Report all radios free.
Now, I consider this the worst ending because for Bad Cop's character, this is the worst ending. We can host time scale of 5 this again. Yeah, he removed all the Bad Cop's memories and his humanity. Whatever humanity was left, right? So that's the horrifying thing. You know, as he loses his memories, he says the name of his missing daughter. It's like, holy fuck. I haven't seen that bit before. That's really, ooh, that's grim. That is grim. I've seen bits of this ending. I haven't seen the whole ending in one go. But yeah, I think his memory's slowly fading away as he, yeah, I won't get it because I use cheats, but you know, it's fine. I use cheats to get here to do all this bonus stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that's the worst ending because I think it's pretty grim that as he, you know, as his memories are wiped, right? He says the name of his daughter, trying to remember her, and then it's gone, right? I think that's pretty grim, personally. You know. Okay, and that is all the endings to Entropy 02 then. Okay, so, to recap, good ending, bring Wilson to the end, and you kill the advisor, you get captured, but Wilson frees you. Very cool. Bad ending, kick G-Men, you become a Gnome fuel, you get eaten by Gnomes. Very bad. Badder ending, you kill the advisor, but you don't bring Wilson. You get your brain melted as the Combine are trying to find information on the G-Man, right? The baddest ending, you take the advisor's offer, your memories are wiped completely of Ava and everything else, and then Dog turns you into ground beef. So there you go. Right. Okay. Now we're gonna play Cold Signal. So. Let's go. Cold Signal is the next part of this. I may or may not bother with the unused maps actually, but we'll play Cold Signal at least, and then we might call it there. This stream hasn't gone exactly as I intended because of messing around with the beta map by accident, but you know, that's fine. We'll get there. So this is a map 1UpD put together. This is a sort of like alternate story kind of thing. About the radio guy. Oh, it may also be Gordon hitting you from behind with a gravity gun, but I think something else we talked about was maybe Gordon, or maybe Dog smashes your face in. Yeah, I think this map was in Map Labs, and then 1UP adjusted it. 1UP adjusted it for use in Entropy 02. Okay, so these are the new Radio Guy arms. The previous Radio Guy arms were the Counter-Strike terrorist arms, but colored. Yeah, this is the Robo Guy. The previous ones are the Counter-Strike terrorist, just like fleshy arms, but like colored red. Which didn't really work. So I just basically put the Radio Guy's arms on it instead. Made some improvements and gave it a normal map and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, moving on. Okay. Yep. Okay, yep. That was Mossman being escorted by some Combine. In the worst ending. I think this mechanic of oh shit. The good ending is I think we would probably say the goodest ending is canon. But I can't answer that for sure because Breadman may actually give a different answer. Maybe. He might actually feel differently. In which case, fair enough, right? Fuck you. Okay. Alright. Alright. Don't know. I mean, Entropy 02 has very little in common with Entropy 01 from a narrative perspective, quite honestly. So, I almost think it wouldn't matter. That it would have to be something quite different because... Yeah. There's also the shotgun, which also has new arms. So there you go. So this will be in the next patch for Entropy 02. New arms for Cold Signal is the main asset thing. I also fixed a bug with the slam and also a bug with I also fixed a bug with what is it? Textures on some weapons on lower graphics settings. Yeah. Alright. Oh, they're frozen again. Interesting. That's really cool. So I guess if they're within the damage volume, they just straight up freeze. I can see how this would have been a Map Labs entry by 1UP. It feels a lot like a Map Labs entry in terms of having like an interesting mechanic that the whole map is geared around. Of like having to run from heat source to heat source. I can absolutely see this being something 1UP would make. And then adapted for Entropy 02. It's quite easy to adapt it and it makes a lot of sense. So yeah. Adds to the easy to chronology, which is cool. Alright, well that's turned on. Is that the end of the map? It might be. Not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure 1UP would have ended this with something though. Oh. There's some good guys. Hey boys and girl, what's good? Alright, well that was Cold Signal. We can play the other bonuses at this point actually, that wasn't that much work. Okay. Okay, cool. So that is Cold Signal then. There's obviously the challenge maps, but we're not going to do those right now. Right this minute. And we'll give a go of tell you what, we'll try out these 3 maps. We're not going to do the background map, but we'll try out some of these ones.
Holy shit. Oh, jeez.
Under the idea that, yeah. These are the last couple of things we try out. So I don't think there's like any assets of mine that have been cut from the game that are going to be in here or anything. So I think pretty much the only thing we'll have to explore here are, yeah, just some alternate versions of these maps. So this would have been the first map of Venture Ghost before it was replaced. Okay.
Copy. Prep for payback. Moving north. Report all perimeter intrusions. Over.
I think the day map was just unused because we never had use for it. You can see similarities to the first map of Venture Ghost, but yeah, it is quite different. Go in there and we'll deal with those weapons. Obviously, you could have Wilson at this point, but in these bonus maps we don't have Wilson. You can spawn Wilson via the console, but I'm not going to bother. I actually remember this version of Venture Ghost as well. This is interesting. That might be it. Right, yeah, that's it for the first map of Venture Ghost. Now we'll go try out the old Zentarium. So I didn't see the replacement of this until I'm just gonna give item suit, give weapon, pulse pistol, and give weapon SM. Not all of these bonus maps start you off with some weapons as a result of well, they're bonus maps, right? They're not meant to. Right. That's fine.
Don't want to get cut off again. Better try and move through here quickly.
I remember this as well, actually.
Tingles.
This old version of the Zentarium. Certainly Breadman's new version is better.
Use this stuff.
Still got my Zen trees in it. I think it's meant to be some, yeah.
I feel restored. A newfound sense of River's intent fills me.
I think the demo maps are still there and nothing have to do. Ow! Oh fuck. These pit drones are a bit brutal. That's fine, let's go. It was released for free because the amount of irritation it would have been to release it commercial would have not been worth it. I mean, it was released for free because we all started working on this for free because we wanted to do it out of passion, but just as a hypothetical, releasing a source mod commercially is a bag of worms you kind of don't want to open unless you're going into it intending to do that. It's so much work to make a source mod commercial that wasn't non-commercial. Like, I mean, for example, we all joined this mod under the assumption it would be free, right? Under the assumption our work would not have to be paid for, right? And some of us may or may not want to keep working on it if it was you know, not free anymore. There's also work we're using from contributors who we basically just asked, hey, can we use this? And they went, yeah, sure, go ahead, right? And for example, that doesn't really work when you're going commercial. Like, you can't really just ask someone, hey, can I use this in a commercial project, for which you will not be paid, by the way, and then just kind of go, yes. It's not going to happen, right? So, so that would have meant remaking everything that contributors made. Or, again, in the first place, just not asking other people to use this stuff, just making your own stuff. And again, that's something that that you kind of need to go into intending to do, which we did not. It's not really viable to make something commercial before, you know. To make something commercial when you intended to go into it being non-commercial, so. I think I remember this bit. I remember this bit for bad reasons. Carrying Willy across to these was so irritating. That might be why this was changed. Because carrying Willy was... Oh, and then you have to go back to the valve. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, carrying the valve across is also not very fun. I don't think there's my other fixes in this, but basically on low texture settings, the muzzle flash for the pistol and AR2 was broken because the muzzle flash didn't have the correct bitmaps. So that has also now been fixed. by the way. So if you're someone who plays on low texture settings in the next patch, you will be able to do that with minimal work. It's actually a decent opportunity because I didn't really get to talk about the baby bull squid eggs in there, the main thing, because I didn't come across many, actually. But yeah, basically it's a cylinder with a little bull squid tucked up inside, and the green goo on the interior moves about. So yeah, that's one of the few things I actually scratch modeled for EZ2. Most of the stuff I did with most stuff I did for Entropy 02 was done with was done by kit bashing. But yeah. Okay, moving on. Alright. Here is where you would have put Wilson on the thing.
I'll have to risk this old shit heap.
You don't because you don't use this map anymore. So the last time I played the mod, which was all the way through before this stream, they're just reskins, Jake. The last time I played this mod, which was in August last year, for a big playtest I did, this was still the Zentarium. So the Zentarium is very new to the newest version of Entropy 02. This was still the actual Zentarium, but when I played it last year. Oh! Okay. Oh, great. Oh no, this is not ideal. We'll get there. Alright, that'll do. Okay. This was also a much more annoying... yeah, Captain Vance and the conscripts will be in RTBR. This was also a much more annoying elevator ride at one point, but I think it's okay now. Yeah. This used to be a physical elevator ride. Like, this used to be a simulated, a simulated one like that one is. See how that one actually swings about and stuff? It used to be like that as well. This one here. But, I guess, I mean, that was in a much older version of, fuck off. I was in a much older version even of, this Zentarium map. I think I was in the 2020 version. Because, I guess it's not in this one. Alright, and here is the end of this map. And the last map we're going to check out today, and then we're going to call it there for the stream and for the Entropy 02 stuff, is this flashback scene.
I'd like to help you, but it's out of the question.
You, citizen, come with me.
No blob in RTBR, no, sorry. Oh, there's a big missing texture there. Interesting. I assume frost means the NPC blob. No click. The reason why this sequence was removed was because the backstory stuff is kind of handled in the new chapter 0. So this flashback map. Oh, also the Dyson sphere was reused from this cut flashback. In the baddest ending. But yeah, the flashback, well, it would make sense, Jason, in this context of the old story, but Easy 2's story also went through several different iterations, so, you know. Anyway, these flashbacks, there would have been a couple of these, and they would have basically been intended to, kind of tell a little bit of the story of, like, Entropy 02, of, like, Bad Cop's past and his motivations and so on and so forth. And then we just kind of did Chapter 0, and that was kind of not really worth having the flashbacks around anymore. Also, yeah, this is also, as I say, for an early... It says here in the text, this is for an early element of the story where Bad Cop would be haunted by the original occupant of his host body. Yeah, there was a lot of different takes on Entropy 02. I'd like to think Breadman will talk about it during the full Entropy 02 developer stream. I don't really feel like it's my place to go over all of them here. But yeah, it's interesting, and I think there's a lot of material there if someone wanted to tell another story within the Entropy 0 stuff using the basis we got of like another Metro Cop or something. Right? Like a lot of the story stuff we've got going, you could kind of just apply to a different Metro Cop protagonist and it could work out. They're quite similar to Half-Life 2 beta, Jake, with some mild differences here and there, which you will see when they're finalized. Anyway, okay, so that's all the bonus maps. Obviously, there's the challenge maps. I won't be doing those today, because that will take a while to do all of them. And we've done Cold Signal. We took a look at the endings, took a look at the unused maps. There are more unused maps in the game's files if you just dig around in the console. Some of them are weird, like the alternate, like the older version of the ending map we ran into earlier when I was trying to show you the baddest ending. Some of them are different in other ways. But at any rate, I think that will probably do it. So, thank you everybody for watching this 5-part series of the Entropy 02 streams of the game. As I say, at some point when Breadman streams, I will be there, and we can talk more then. You know, you'll hear more. This patch 1 that has a bunch of fixes in it already will hopefully be coming out soonish. And I know this was a short one today, but I just wanted to basically wrap up the loose ends. And I think we've done that quite nicely. So, yeah. I think I already said at the end of last stream, I've got other stuff going on this year anyway. There'll be some cool RTBR stuff still this year. Some cool regulation stuff as well. And who knows, maybe more Entropy 02 stuff. I don't know. Updates and patches at the very least to fix problems and wrap up some loose ends. There could be more. Who knows? Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. And we'll see you in the next RTBR stream or video. Take care, and good night.